So, Ranji, many people come to us and they say that they want to do research or do more research. So, what would be your response to them?
When people say that they want to do research or they want to do it, what exactly do we mean by that? I mean, that's one part. If you remember in one of our previous sessions and the videos, we did talk about that what kind of people that we are looking for. We are not there to assess, kind of EB1A readiness for that person, because that's what we are here for. We are talking about somebody meeting a professional threshold, somebody who is coachable, and somebody who is hard worker and ready to put in the efforts. So that's our kind of a prima facie commitment. What do you mean by coachable? Now, this is one of the most important aspects that we do it. We send a tons of material before somebody goes through it. We have sent them, all literature on EB1A. We have sent them on testimonials. We have sent them all FAQs about the program. Now, what do you mean by when coachable? Somebody has gone through it and learns to act on it. Okay, now people in their life, normally, I mean, this is not related to only joining the program or about EB1A, but people want to believe that, they want to take the right decisions. But it's not about you taking the right decision. It's about learning to take a decision and then making it right by virtue of your actions. And that's the way I think we are there for. And we are looking for a certain kind of people. Now, what kind of people that we are looking for? We're looking for people who are decisive in their decision, incisive in their action, and people who are committed. That's the way I would say it should be, actually.
So, how do you suggest that people go about finding the right program?
Okay, now, Megan, I think we all know that prima facie, we have been posting a lot of content on EB1A and the Next League program. And what do you mean by research? I mean, Google is not technically a research. We get 1 billion options. So that's the first, kind of thing that people do. Second is people talk to friends and family who may not be qualified to understand or talk about EB1A at that time. Some people even go to lawyers to assess their profile. Lawyers are the best judges to kind of help you at a moment when you are fully ready to file the petition. We don't offer legal services at that point. And, people may go to other calls, other, options. After having given them all the material, we would expect them to be decisive.
So can you be a little bit more specific about what someone should actually look for in a coaching program for EB1A readiness?
Absolutely. No, it's not applicable only for EB1A readiness, but any professional coaching services or any business that you want to hire for yourself. The first is that what is the experience of the person or the team that is going to help you? And whether they have produced any results. So we all know that, as a coach, I have been mentoring over thousands of people over the years. And EB1A, we have multiple success stories proven time after time. So that's the first thing. Second thing is specificity. Okay, now are we very specific? So Megan, when it comes to specificity, there are multiple criteria. We have tons of material. We have an established process, which is a done process. There's a separate video on that. When we talk about specificity, we talk about, multiple judging opportunities, multiple membership opportunities. These are some of the things which we are very, very specific when it comes to EB1A readiness. So that's what I would say that people should look for in any program. And if any program has all these things, one should choose what works best for them.
Yeah. And can you also elaborate on what you mean by attention?
Okay. Now, attention in our program is at a very expansive level. So first, there is a one-on-one coaching involved into that. There is a group coaching involved into this. And there is also a community which matters. So people are collaborating together, doing research together, doing events together. That will help people to become the best version of themselves and become EB1A ready. So just to summarize, we are looking for people who are not just trying to take the right decisions, but people who are willing to put something at a stake. And no matter what you do, there will always be a gray area. Let's understand. So there is no point in intellectualizing each and every decision that we need to take, because true intelligence is a function of your, intellect as well as your intuitiveness. And beyond a point, there will be a leap of faith that will be required to be taken. So people who are ready to do that, and that's what we have seen a pattern. And one more thing, Megan, that you are aware of, that people who have been successful in EB1A, through the Next League program, we have seen that almost 80 to 90% of them have been very decisive when you spoke to them for the first time, isn't it? So we are looking for a certain pattern of success, and we are just following that pattern, and we are identifying the people based on that. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.